Okay guys, today we're going to be talking about correct capitalization within quotation marks and also complete sentences. So we're going to start with correct capitalization. When you're using a quote in writing, the rules of capitalization are slightly different. The capitals may be in a different location than you might think. Quotation marks are used to set off a speaker's exact words. The first word within the quotation mark is capitalized. So let's look at an example. Capitalization within quotation marks. For example, Mrs. Rodriguez said, "Your field trip permission slips are due tomorrow." This doesn't look like it's the beginning of the sentence, but it is the beginning of the sentence within the quotation mark. So it has a capital letter. "Do you know what time it is?" asked Mom. Here, this actually does look like the beginning of the sentence because it is at the beginning, but still it is within the quotation marks, so this first letter has to be capitalized. The tour guide called out, "Everyone should meet at the bus at noon." Again, the first, not only is this capitalized because it's at the beginning of the sentence, the first letter of the in the quote has to be capitalized as well. Okay, so now we're going to talk about producing complete sentences. A complete sentence contains a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought. For example, the evening sun set behind the hills. Okay, it has a subject. The complete subject is the evening sun. It has a verb, which is set, okay, the action of the sentence. A sentence fragment is missing a subject or verb or both, so it does not express a complete thought. Here's an example. Set behind the hills. This is missing a subject. What has set behind the hills? You can't just write half of a thought. That is not a complete sentence. So let's look at some examples. Complete sentence examples. We have the Colorado River runs through the Grand Canyon. The complete subject is the Colorado River. Our verb here is runs. The friendly dog begged for a treat. The complete subject here is the friendly dog. The verb is begged. The wind blew loudly outside my window. The complete subject is the wind. Blew is our verb. Different kinds of animals live in the Arctic. The complete subject is different kinds of animals, and our verb is live. What you're going to be doing, the activity you're going to do, is on a Google form, okay? And I'm going to show it to you now. You're going to be doing two different tasks, okay? So here is what your form will look like. It's called Capitalization in Complete Sentences, okay? Down here, the first question is, what is your name? This is not a scored question, but it'll just make it quicker and easier for us to know who actually took this test, because when they come in or did this activity, when they come in to us, they only come in by your email addresses, so we kind of have to do some comparing. So all you need to do in here is click in here and write your name. Type your name in. Okay? The first question says, read the sentences below. If the sentence is written using correct capitalization within the quotation marks, check the box beside it. You should have 2 boxes checked. So you're going to read through all 4 of these. You're going to check the 2 that have correct capitalization within the quotation marks. That's really all that you're going to look. The rest of the quotation, the rest of the sentence has correct capitalization. Remember, there's 2 answers for this one. The next one, read the sentences below. If the sentence is a complete sentence, check the box beside it. You should have 3 boxes checked. So you're just going to read through these sentences and check the ones that are a complete sentence. Okay? 3 boxes should be checked. I have told you how many answers you need here. Okay? So that is the activity that you're doing with this today. All you have to do is finish it and then hit send, and it'll come right back to me.